all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Miss Fan Show. I am your host, Miss Fan. Thank you so much for coming through, guys. Hit that like button on your way in. Hit that like button. Thank you so much. Mm, Thank you, guys. Appreciate y'all. Sorry for the tardiness today. Man, Mondays are tough. I'm not gonna lie, Mondays are tough. But we're gonna talk about it, guys. We got a lot to talk about today. Um, we got we got some time, so we'll be good, guys. We'll be good. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Share, subscribe, let everybody else know we're live. Whew. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Check one thing real quick. Okay. Let's go, guys. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we got our first non rookie, non second year player contract that is past 2026. It's looking good. It's looking good. That's what we need, guys. That's what we need. So hit that like button on your way in. Thank you so much. We're gonna talk about it because what was I gonna say? Guys, I actually there's a couple of things that I feel a little mixed in this one. You know what I mean? Because I love defense. I want my defense to be there for as long as they can. This is great for defense. Is this great for our overall, team? We're gonna talk about it right now, guys. So I appreciate y'all. Zach Sieler, ladies and gentlemen, over the weekend got extended by the Miami Dolphins with a nice, decent contract, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, the man has been paid. He has put in the work, and now he's reaping that reward. Personally, I'm very happy for him. Absolutely, much well deserved. You know what I mean? So as far as when it comes to the player, I'm so happy for him. I'm so happy for him. I am. I think for Zach Zealer, this is something that's great for him. Welcome, guys. I see you, Lakers all day. I see you, Aquavision, Dolphin Don. Welcome, guys. What's up, Michael K. Andre in the building? Welcome, Lance. Welcome, welcome. True Blazer in the building. Let's go, guys. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like button. Um, this is great for him. My goodness, he has severely been underpaid for the type of production that he has gotten for the Dolphins. Now he signed a oh my god. Now he signed a what is it? Let's see here. This extension is a 3-year extension. Okay. Now, with this extension, it is $67.75 million. $44 million is in guarantees. Now he's the highest paid defensive player on our roster. That kind of makes sense since we no longer have Ramsey, so that kind of tracks. Ramsey was super paid by us, obviously. Very happy about that. And one of the great things about him, which I think justifies his contract, is he's provided us with playing at a high level consistently, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I want out of our players. But he's played at a high level consistently, and you can tell that he's a very reliable player because he's able to play with multiple different guys opposite of him and still have a high performance. Coming off of consecutive 10 plus sack seasons, that's what you want out of your players. And that's exactly what you're getting here from Zach Sieler. Now, some people are a little tentative. Yeah, but now he's getting up in age and blah, blah, blah. True, true, true. But you're getting you're getting consistent high level of production by Sealer multiple years running. It's exactly what I wanted us to do before we gave to an extension. Zealer has shown you that he can play with really great players opposite of him and semi decent players opposite of him and still be able to produce year in, year out consistently at a high level. Now, he's not Micah. He's not TJ Watt. I'm not trying to put him in those kind of categories. He is our best player for us in our roster. But he is definitely one of those guys that has given the Dolphins that high level of consistency. So I understand them wanting to go ahead and extend him. Maybe they kind of semi realize we're not trying to go through the same, Christian Wilkins rubber hunt situation. Let's give him a little change. Let's pay this man. Let's keep him here because at least we know what we're getting with him. You know what I mean? And that's what you want. That's what you want. And I'm so happy, man, when it comes to that. Because to me, that right there goes to show that, okay, we're still not really pushing for, um, or getting past 2026, if we're being honest. That's still there. But his contract is kind of mirroring what our young players are. So, the rookies that we got in the last 2 years between Patrick Paul, Chop, this year Kenneth Grant, Jonah. Essentially, it's like kind of having that veteran presence that you want with your young core of players. That's Zach Sealer, and on top of that, too, he's going to perform at a high level because he performed at a high level when he was in his regular contract that we initially gave him. He performed at a high level when we gave him a little extension with a little chunk of change. You know what I mean? And then now with this one, I expect him to play even harder, which is what you would want from a player getting paid instead of just sitting back like, oh, I already got paid. I'm not like, you know what I mean? So for me, this is great. Alka says there's no way to feel about this extension, but great. He's a leader of defense even at 32 years old, and he's still young in my opinion for that particular position. So, the only hesitation I have is, were there other pieces that maybe we could have brought in instead of him? But for me, especially if we are looking to, let's say, keep Weaver, even if, I mean, again, you don't know what a GM would do or a head coach would do, but even if we do a regime change, right? And Greer's no longer here, and neither is McDaniel, I think we absolutely should keep Weaver. I think Weaver is amazing. Shout out to Michelle, our awesome member. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming through, Michelle. Mm. About time we sign a good player before they hit free agency. Exactly. Exactly. I see you, CB83. Welcome. Good morning, man. Good morning. Another one of our awesome members, Joe Rist in the building. Is this clearing up money this year for a move? I have to take a look at it. Specifically, actually, I'm gonna pull it up right now. Because I do believe it does clear up some money. How much? I'm not entirely sure. If I'm gonna be honest with you. Let me see here. Do 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 do. Spell Yeah, this is a decent contract for Sieler. I'm happy for him. Now remember, we don't care about the extra money, like that fluff number. That you know what I mean. We always talk about it. The only real contract that matters is the guaranteed money. He got 44. It's a $44 million 3-year contract. That's what it is. You know what I mean? So we're not about to what do you call it? Change any of that. You know what I mean? So his contract right now, he'll be a free agent in 2030. His contract, like I told you, 3 years, $67.75 million. Average salary or AAV, 22.5 mil. That's including the fluff. His total guaranteed is the $44 million. That's the only number that matters. That's it. Now, this year, his base salary is going to be 7.3. He's gonna get $25,000 for workout bonus and incentives and $1.2 million. The only thing that he's gonna hit us for is 12.4 million in our salary cap. So that this year is gonna be 12.4 million. But ladies and gentlemen, holy smokes. Next year's only a $3.4 million cap hit. The year after that it's only 1.4. The year after that, it's only 1.4. So essentially, ladies and gentlemen, what they did was front load his contract to this year. And then you could literally get rid of him by next year if you really wanted to. His cap hit is only going to be $3.4 million. That's 2026. So in reality, even if you take a look at this is still a great contract because if we really wanted to cut him next year, we can. It only cost us 3.4 mil that year, and the year after that 1.4, and the year after that 1.4. That's nothing. And we know the cap is gonna go up. This might be this might be even better than what it is. Now, this is if this is what do you call it? Updated by Spotrack, which I think it is. Um Let me see here. Let me just double check. Yeah, he's only 30 years old, man. That's nothing. That's nothing. Yeah, okay. So it doesn't look like it's been fully updated just yet. So on over the cap, it looks like yeah. It's not too shabby. This might end up being an even better contract than what I'm thinking. If this is updated, which it should be, yeah, this might actually be a much better what do you call it? A much better um contract than what we were thinking. Oh man, it looks like my camera's gone. Ah, jeez. Now you guys see what I mean by I've had some camera issues. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me. It lets me know at least you guys can hear me. Oh, jeez. Hello. Let me know if y'all can hear me at least. You should be able to hear me, but CB, why are we looking at Miss Finn's hats? Yeah, looks like my camera's acting up. I told you guys that my camera has been acting up, and you see what I mean now. You see what I mean now. Okay. Well, you can't see me unfortunately, but at least you can hear me. So thank God. We might have to do this here. It might not have to see my lovely polo and my face, but it's okay. It's okay because we're talking about Sealer today, so it's not gonna be we're not gonna be here for too long, guys. I wanted to go ahead and do it. Where Miss Fins go? Yeah, my camera man. It's my camera. Thank you, Michelle, for letting us know. What's up, Lakers all day in the building? Tua spot throwing. Oh man, y'all are hilarious. What's up, Shake Money in the building? Welcome, welcome. Miss Finch, you agree with TD? We'll never win a playoff game with Tua. He said that last night on my show. Oh, he did? Ooh. Winning a playoff game with Tua. We'll never win a playoff game with Tua. I don't know. There's still a possibility that we might. So thank you, Dolphin Don, for letting me know. I appreciate it. There's still a possibility that we might be able to win a playoff game with Tua. But at this point, I am convinced that it's going to be entirely up to him. There's not more that we can we can say, man. I'm just yeah, there's not more that we can say. It is definitely up to Tua if we're gonna get there. It's gonna be up to him. If he decides he wants to go ahead and do it, then we got this. If he doesn't, then yeah, that's pretty much it. That's where I'm at right now. But oh come on, man. It's ridiculous. DD was saying Tua would never have a 300-yard game. Stop. What's up, Daniel? Welcome, Daniel. Welcome, welcome. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, sorry I'm having some technical difficulties, but I can still, well, y'all can still see me. So that matters. But yeah, we're talking about Sealer, ladies and gentlemen. This is great. This is great for him. He's been so great for us, as far as when it comes to football, ladies and gentlemen. Zach Sealer, wow, what a jit. What a oh, he a Virgo like me. Yay, let's go. His birthday's coming up. So he's about to turn uh 30. Yay, that's awesome. So we know he was drafted by the Baltimore Ravens in 2018. He played there from 2018 to 2019. And then since then he's been with the Dolphins his entire rest of his career. He's had a total of 310 tackles, 30 sacks, 15 pass deflections, 2 interceptions, 5 forced fumbles, 5 fumble recoveries, 1 defensive touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. Almost all of that with the Miami Dolphins. He has been absolutely solid for the Dolphins. I'm very, very impressed. What's up, Elwood? Welcome. Appreciate you, Daniel. Welcome. Sealer, is there a more defensive player who deserve a contract? I'm so happy for this guy. I'm happy for him too. I'm very happy for him too. Sorry, Miss Vince. Leos are the best. You're funny. You're funny, Michelle. I like that. I like that. Leos are the best. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little biased. I'm a little biased. I'm not gonna lie. That's funny though. That's funny. Tua, a limited quarterback, says Lakers all day. Yes, he is. But we still gotta deal with it. What's up, Wood? Appreciate you. Good morning. So we know that the production is there with Zach Zeeler. He finally is getting paid, and if this contract that I read from Spotrac is correct, and they front loaded this contract, I think that's even better for us mostly because it still frees us up. It's still not really locking us down to no long-term super contract that we have. No, we can void this puppy if I'm not mistaken after, well, technically after this year. Like, you know what I mean? It's saying, let's see here. His his what do you call it? It's saying that his contract, they're estimating it to be and broken down that way. So that will be pretty good for us. I'll tell you that. That'll be pretty good for us. Me too, because I'm a Leo. That's funny. Yeah, all the unlimited QBs beat him in QBR, passing yards, and completion percentage. Excuse me, every year, says Marino's GOAT. Maybe, maybe. But even with having Tua as a limited quarterback, okay, fine. I'm never gonna take away that 100%. There's no way. I'm just not there. But I'm also not on the other side of saying, "Oh yeah, we're absolutely gonna go ahead and get this playoff win now," because I've seen enough of Tua Tagovailoa to know that he's gonna have to be the one to do it. Nobody else can do it for him. That's that's where I'm at with that. You know what I mean? So if he definitely does end up doing something like that, then yeah, that'll be really good for him, and it'll justify his contract a little bit. But even then, I'm still not convinced that it's gonna be a guarantee that we will or we won't win a playoff game with Tua. Oh man, this is now take the money and get another lineman. Elwood, not bad. It's not bad. By the way, that pick six was clearly defensive holding. By Sieler, you're funny. You're funny. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is hit that like button for me, guys. I appreciate y'all. The the Dolphins definitely got a quality lineman. A quality lineman with Zeeler. Now it's all about, okay, um, can our young guys continue to learn from somebody like him? I think the answer is absolutely yes. We still have a leader in the locker room. That's a great thing. It's a great thing. But more importantly, the one thing that I've been clamoring forever is we need our players to play at a high level consistently. And Zach Sealer is absolutely one of those players that does that. 1000%. He plays at a high level for sure. I'm curious, how much cap relief do we have now? Um, I have to see. Let me see here. Dolphins cap. Oh man, it's thinking I'm talking about hats. Hold up. Salary. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so looks like for 2025, right now we got about $1 million in cap space. I'm not sure if that shows 1000% Zealer's contract. It might be showing Zealer's contract or not. Again, he just got it this weekend. Sometimes it does take these teams, these thingies to update. Takes them a few days before they actually do. Um, but from what I'm seeing here, it says about $1 million in cap space is what we have. We gotta overall take a look at it and see if this is, updated. Then it says about $1 million. I don't think that the Dolphins can afford that, especially with all the injuries we always get. So there might be some more wiggle room in there. If we're gonna be honest, there might be a little bit of wiggle room in there. But from what I'm seeing here, from over the cap and from Spotrac, it looks like it's saying about $1 million so far. So gotta hopefully by tomorrow it'll be fully updated. That should let us know exactly how much it would be. But it's saying about $1 million. So we gotta see exactly what that ends up being. But the more beautiful part that is, if it is front loaded like this is, it's still giving us a way out if we need it to. It's not pigeonholing the Dolphins into another long contract or anything like that. And that's what we want. Yeah, I think it's not updated either, Joe. So that's probably what we're seeing right now. We might need to get Scherf and switch Jonah to right tackle. AJ is always hurt. What's says Elwood? Okay. Maybe won't know till tomorrow or later today. Yeah. Oh my God! Rather Zach Zeeler than Zach Feeler, Christian Wilkins. You are hilarious with that. Oh, that's hilarious. So yeah, so by tomorrow we might have it fully, up to date as far as when it comes to that. But at least we did get some. Ooh, excuse me. We got some information on his actual contract, which, hey, $44 million. That's not so bad. Again, I'm not looking at the fluff number. The fluff number doesn't really matter. Is that 44 mil? That 44 mil, that's the real contract. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, it's not looking too shabby. It's looking real good. Looking real good. This extension is it's extremely smart because essentially the extension, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is year one of that extension. Then year two is next year, and the year three is the year after that. But by next year, after 2026, we can opt out and it won't cost us that much. It's genius. It gets him paid, gets him his 44 mil. He'll get to see that money. And it also gives us still an out for 2026. So to me, this was the right move to give him that money. I actually think out of all the people that we have extended or given extra money or things like that or given a contract to, there's only two players that I think have actually earned it. That would be Zach Sieler and Jalen Waddle. Those are the only two players that we've extended or have added money to that I feel like actually have earned those contracts. Everybody else, they've been given a contract because of their name, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So yeah, I don't trust this team. And as far as the people that we have paid, because it doesn't look like um we call it yeah, it doesn't look like this. What was I gonna say? For us, for Zealer, it doesn't look like this is a bad contract for us at all. at least initially from what I'm seeing. So I'm happy for it. Initially, I thought this was gonna, put us in a little pickle for the future, but I'm gonna have a veteran in my team. Somebody like Zach Zealer is exactly who I would want to have. This is funny how when Greer's super hot seat is on display, now he wants to be the one. Uh, you know, Now he wants to be the one doing all these contracts and actually having things that make sense be there. You know what I mean? So I like it. What's up, Cat in the Hat? Welcome, welcome. I appreciate y'all. Jordan Brooks needs one too. I don't know about Jordan Brooks. I don't know about Jordan Brooks, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll definitely see. That's what do you call it? We gotta give him a little. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sold on Brooks, so I'm not gonna go ahead and say that. But I think Sealer definitely deserved it, and I'm very glad that he got it. And like I said, this looks like it would be a good contract for us. We gotta get the. We'll probably get the super final breakdown of the contract. That's a spoke track estimated based on his contract right now, what they're expecting his cap hit to be and things like that. If it is like that, it ends up breaking down like that, then yeah, this is really good for us. Really, really good for us. That's for sure. Very, very, very good for us. And hey, I'm shoot, very happy about this. Having that cap hit be the way it's set up, at least you know what Spoelstrack is expecting for him to have. Is good for us. And if you want to go ahead and see it, guys, you can go to Spoeltrack yourself. You can definitely see it. I can't share right now. Obviously, you see I'm having a little bit of computer issues, but it is what it is, guys. Appreciate all y'all for coming in. Shout out to everybody in Twitter, Twitch. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Everybody here, hit that like button, subscribe, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate y'all. Like I said, Michael K, that's just the estimate that Spoelstrack is putting in. We got to see what the final numbers are in, and I'll update it tomorrow. Um, anyways, but I appreciate y'all for coming through. Hit that like button, guys. Share, subscribe, let everybody else know. We were live. If you're catching the replay, thank you so much. Very, very happy during training camp that Zach Sealer got his money. He is an amazing player, and the best part of him is the fact that he can play at a high level consistently for us. That's what you want. And now he's got his money. Now he got $44 million pretty much in the bank. Let's go. Let's go. That's what you want from him. So very, very excited about that, guys. So hit the like button. Appreciate y'all. Take care. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Again, I apologize. As you can see, camera issues and stuff, but hey, it's not going to stop us. It's not. So appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, guys, for coming through. I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. And as always, bye bye. Hold on. See, it's not letting me. Where is it? There it is. Bye.